Hey everybody, today is my first versus battle for different characters, different criteria of show and movies. It's going to be completely different, but today we're doing two anime crossovers. It's a big debate I've seen around. I've watched a bunch of videos about it, and yeah, it's going to be it's going to be a lot longer video than I'm used to, probably about 20-25 minutes. Basically, what we're going to do on this video it's a series of videos, is I'll pick two characters and describe them, and I'll describe their powers and things in case you don't know them. I've done all my research on all of the characters. I've been researching them for about 2 weeks now, doing the study for this video. I make sure there's going to be 5 different environments at least, for these particular two characters, because there's so many different variables for them, and determine. And I do it on a percentage, like 50% to this person will win, 50% that person will win at the beginning. But depending on their powers, as it increases, it'll be like swayed between either way. So there's definitely never going to be a 100% chance that somebody's going to win, because there's always different variables. You never know what would happen. But with that being said, I've done countless research on them, and I know their powers and their abilities up until their current form. I've done a bunch of backstory and everything. I know a lot about the whole two characters. I've watched both of their series all the way through. It's a big debate, and it's going to be over Madara, Uchiha from Naruto, and Son Goku from Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. This is going to be a big debate, and it's going to be really long. And I'm going to explain their powers of each one separately. Then we're going to talk about their battle and where it's going to take place and what kind of powers they're going to be enabled with. I'm going to do their speed calculation, which I'm going to compare with different speeds, like speed of sound, supersonic, hypersonic, all that stuff. I'm going to do strength, depending on how much they can pick up and throw and different things like that. I'm going to do destructive power, how much they can destroy. And, yeah. So let's begin, because we got a long way ahead of us. Do believe me. So first we're going to talk about Madara and his powers. There's several forms of Madara. There's the past Madara, where he has his powers of his EMS Sharingan, or the Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, for those who don't watch the show or read the manga. But basically, he has the perfect Susanoo release, and that's a really powerful, devastating jutsu. If you don't know it, he sliced through like 4 or 5 mountains using it, and that's his base form from before he was died and reincarnated. Basically, that form, he was probably able to dodge a bullet at least. So we're going to say he's about high. I want to say he's able to dodge a bullet, so he could probably move about the speed of sound. Because he's dodged many blows, such as things that are probably going fast as a bullet. So then there's his Edo Tensei form, which is an invincible body with infinite power. See, the difference between this body and his original form is the fact that this body has the Rinnegan because of a certain alteration, and this body also has the power to absorb. The Rinnegan, some of their jutsus, they have special kind of traits, like, for instance, it can absorb any kind of energy-based form, any kind of energy-based attack. It can repel anything, pull anything, create gigantic meteors in the sky, and it can do body armor alterations. It can also, let me check my paper. It can see the speed of light. And, it's twice as powerful as the Sharingan, which can see the speed of sound. So, he could probably see pretty fast things. Then there's his Raidoku mode, which is Sage of Six Paths, for those who don't read the manga. Basically, he has all the tailed beasts within him. He can control black orbs called Gure Dama that can only be hurt by using Sage Jutsu, which is nature energy. That's the only way he can break through the Gudetama. He has a power with his Rinnegan called Limbo when he's in his Raidoku mode, which basically he has shadows in other dimensions, and if he gets attacked with a lot of force, he replaces himself with the shadows, and they take the damage, and he walks away without damage. He can summon a staff it's a staff, it doesn't really do anything, but and he still has all the powers of the Rinnegan, but he can make multiple things called planetary devastations, which are the things that make the meteors. With the Edo Tensei body, he can summon 2 meteors and drop them on people, which he's done in the past. So that's pretty much Madara. We're gonna use the three different forms of Madara, going from his original form to Edo Tensei, and then to Raidoku Madara. All right, so that's Madara. Son Goku. All right, so we're gonna start out with what we would call the Saiyan Saga Goku. For those who haven't watched Dragon Ball Z, it's basically, if anybody knows what Dragon Ball Z is or have watched anime, you pretty much know what a Super Saiyan is. It's before he unlocks Super Saiyan. He can do Kaioken times 20, which is pretty powerful. I want to say he only went Kaioken times 4. It's been a long time since I've particularly watched the beginning. But he can do something called a Spirit Bomb, which he summons natural energy from everything in the planet. And it basically cancels out evil energy. He can do something called the Kamehameha Wave, which is his strongest attack. And when he uses Kaioken, it boosts his strength by like times 5 every time he does it. But he does really hard on his body. And he can do Dragon Fist, which is like obliteration of pretty much anything. With his strength and Madara's strength, because we're using base form Madara and Saiyan Saga Goku for the first battle, and the scenario is going to be for this scenario, there's going to be one battle taking place on Earth in Naruto universe, and one battle taking place on Earth in DBZ universe. All right. So for the first battle with Naruto versus my bad. But Madara versus Goku in the Naruto universe on their planet. Since Goku's a good guy, and I know there's going to be a lot of y'all guys that are fans of GBZ be like, oh, why doesn't Goku just blow up the planet? Well, Goku's a good guy, and they don't tend to just blow up planets because they want to defeat the bad guy. So basically, with that being said, let's start this. And for the first battle, all right. We've got base form Madara versus Saiyan Saga Goku. And we have Goku winning this by like 65%. This is because with Goku winning at 65% is because of the Kaioken could probably break through the perfect Susanoo. Maybe. It depends. Well, regular Susanoo. But the perfect Susanoo, the Kaioken probably couldn't break through. But the Spirit Bomb could probably take it out. But yeah, and he's probably a lot faster than base form Madara because base form Madara hadn't went through his elderly training yet. So basically, Goku has a Spirit Bomb and the Kamehameha. Plus, Madara doesn't have his Rinnegan. So yeah, Goku wins in DBZ universe. But in Naruto universe, the Susanoo's probably not, the perfect Susanoo is not going to break because his chakra would be stronger in the Naruto universe. And Madara wins that at 55%. And that's still pretty bad for Madara because he's a lot weaker than he is later on. And that's for the base form Madara and Saiyan Saga Goku. With Edo Tensei Madara with Rinnegan, and Edo Tensei, he also has the wood release, versus Super Saiyan 1 Goku. Super Saiyan 1 Goku, he's picked up, he pretty much died, he was really powerful. It's like times 10 of his original power. With Madara, he's basically, the reason that, okay, so they're on Naruto universe and they're on DBZ universe. Either way, Edo Tensei Madara wins by like 75% because, first of all, especially in the Naruto universe, he wins actually by 85% in the Naruto universe. Because in Naruto universe, he could probably absorb the Kamehameha and any kind of energy-based attacks because it's in Naruto universe, and the real laws of the Renegade do apply mostly. And the Spirit Bomb wouldn't work on Madara because, for one, he doesn't have the Gure Dama yet, which to get would probably be affected by the Spirit Bomb, and he doesn't see himself as evil. He doesn't see himself as evil, so that doesn't make him evil. And the Spirit Bomb wouldn't cancel him out because he doesn't see himself as evil. And what happens is the reason Madara wins both times is because Goku's not immortal. Okay, he's still technically a living being that gets tired. Whereas Madara in Edo Tensei form is kind of hacks because he has infinite chakra and he has infinite strength. Well, not infinite strength, but he can do pretty much infinite whatever he wants to because he'll never get tired. And infinite durability because even if his arm was to get ripped off, it would regenerate because of the Edo Tensei. Basically, by the way, if anybody knows, Edo Tensei means reanimation. Just throw that out there. So, basically, with Madara, in the Edo Tensei form, Goku could probably wail on him pretty well, but Madara could probably dodge a lot of Goku's, like, melee attacks. And when it comes to, like, even if he couldn't absorb the ki, like in the DBZ universe, he could probably push it away using Almighty Push, which is a Renegon technique. And, yeah. So, and then we got Randoku Madara versus Super Saiyan God Goku. Now, this is going to be the one where everybody gets kind of mad. In the Naruto universe, I've got Madara winning by 85%. But in the DBZ universe, I've got Goku winning by 65%. And let me tell you why. When it comes to the Spirit Bomb, it would probably break through the Gure Dama because it is natural energy. But it wouldn't kill Madara because he is not evil in his own eyes. So he would not be evil. Alright? But, with all the power, this dude wrestled 9-tailed beasts, which are these gigantic monsters, blind. He has strength. Don't underestimate his strength. But in the Naruto universe, he's probably a lot stronger because he has a lot of chakra, and the world makes chakra himself, and he uses nature energy because he's the Raidoku Sage. But in DBZ universe, he doesn't have that because it's, the Raidoku Sage never existed, and chakra never existed. And that's why Goku would win in the DBZ universe, because there's no extra chakra for Madara to absorb. But there is still the Limbo technique, which would probably win the battle for Madara in the Naruto universe. And with that, I don't think Goku can beat Naruto or Madara in the Naruto universe, because Randoku Madara, even though Goku is really powerful, he can't blow up the planet. Alright? But, by the way, this Madara is not invincible. But he can't blow up the planet because he's too good of a person to do that. And two, even if he did get a powerful attack on Madara, he'd just use the Limbo technique and get out of it. And then he could use, like, the tailed beast bombs and things, and use planetary devastations and such to wear Goku down until eventually he passed out or died. And with Goku in the DBZ universe, Madara couldn't use the Limbo. I don't think Madara's Limbo technique would work because the dimensions are different probably in the DBZ universe than they are in the Naruto universe. They're two separate parallel universes. And that's probably what would get Madara killed. And with that, overall wins, I have to say Madara could probably beat most of Goku, but it's going to be really close. 55% in any battle would Madara win over Goku. 5% define this battle because of Raidoku. The Raidoku Madara is overpowered hacks. Alright? And this is my honest opinion. Don't jump on me, but this is my opinion for it. But, yeah, 55% Madara winning in any kind of battle situation. Like, in the overall battles. But, there's a really big variable between the Naruto universe and the DBZ universe. And, those are my thoughts on this battle. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Hit that like button if you haven't subscribed yet. Do that. That'd be awesome. It'd really help me out and give me the encouragement to make these videos for you guys. This is Trevor. Peace.